Greece's debt crisis. Greece is delaying a key debt payment to the International Monetary Fund, which is due tomorrow. The Dow's down 178 points, the Nasdaq lower by 43. Dish Network is said to be in merger talks with T-Mobile. If a deal is reached, it would combine the nation's second largest satellite TV operator with the fourth largest wireless carrier. People familiar with the situation say the SEC is looking into allegations that Andrew Liveris, who is the chairman and CEO of Dow Chemical, used company funds for personal use. It's not known whether the probe is limited to the spending allegations or might be broader in scope. And fewer Americans filed first-time claims for unemployment benefits last week. The Labor Department says they fell 8,000 to 276,000. Applications are now below the 300,000 mark for a 13th straight week. Chris Maurer, CNBC.
Have you had trouble with online dating? This is eHarmony founder Dr. Neil Clark Warren. We've created a new solution, EH Plus. EH Plus combines the personal attention of a matchmaker with eHarmony's extensive pool of great singles. EH Plus gives you hand-selected matches and freedom from being online. Get started today. Call 855-930-LOVE. That's 855-930-LOVE.
For years, I've been exposing highly sensitive corporate information. No one at work has any idea. I keep a low profile, drive the same car, bring lunch in a brown bag, no expensive watches or exotic vacations. I scan and email hundreds of documents, and no one suspects me. Not even me.
Scanning and accidentally emailing to the wrong places can make your printer one of your company's greatest security risks. Learn how to gain control of document security at nuance.com/gain control.
Go ahead and say it. We're all ears. AM 1050 KCAA.
Inland Empire weather. Cloudy through the next week, actually, with highs into the 70s over the next couple of days. Today's high 75, overnight lows 57. 69 is where we're at right now in San Bernardino. Looking at your situation on the freeways, you've got an off-ramp blocked on the 91 freeway on the eastbound side between Auto Center Drive and 6th Street. And that is a crash in the right lane. Traffic is backed up from Green River Road, and the westbound side is also slow from La Sierra to McKinley. And then in the Cajon Pass, you've got an accident there, also blocking 2 lanes. That's on the southbound side, just past Highway 138. That is the latest with news, weather, and traffic on the station that leaves no listener behind. Stay tuned for the Poor Man Show, where you never know what may happen.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Ruth. Just want you to know, you can now see pictures, listen to audios, and see videos of KCAA 1050 AM on Instagram.
KCAA somewhat proudly presents The Poor Man Show. If you'd like to participate in today's program, call 888-909-1050. And now, here he is, the man, the legend, Poor Man, and his daily likes and dislikes.
By the way, whoever did that Dr. Ruth impression, that was really terrible. Even my landlord says that. As far as likes and dislikes, today we have a very special Poor Man's Likes and Dislikes. I spared no expense to bring you the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who has put me in my pad in Southern California. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my landlord, Mark Pound. Mark! Yay!
Woo! Thank you so much.
Di, what an honor. Look at Mark. Looks like he could be a villain in the movies. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you just tell me before we went on, by the way, about me broadcasting here on the patio?
After once summer starts and the weekly vacationers are here, he's going to be locked in the back.
I can't use the patio anymore?
Nope.
And that's because why?
Because the tenants will be paying weekly.
What will they be paying weekly?
Pay about $2,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath down here on this property at 115 42nd Street, the A downstairs unit.
Now everybody knows where I live. Thanks.
Hey,
sorry.
Mark.
What's your credit card
Poorman.
number, by the way, and your Social Security. I'll give that out too.
Yes, that's Di, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
hi, Di. What's
Hey,
your
Mark.
next question?
Well, Poor Man said you were fumigating his unit. And so I was wondering if there was something wrong, with his unit, if that's why he hasn't had sex in 12 years. Do you know anything about that?
No, nothing had to do with that. Just getting rid of making sure it's a lot of wood on this property, a lot of vaulted ceilings.
Oh, property. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it had to do with the property. So we're getting
Okay.
rid of termites and stuff,
right.
but I don't know how that affects Poor Man any.
And by the way, let me clarify something. When you say fumigating his unit, this is not like the unit between my legs.
No, it's the
Yeah.
residential unit, the homes that are here.
Well, it just seems to be an ongoing theme here. So I wasn't sure we had changed the subject.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, if you're just tuning into the show, my special guest on the very first segment, he just happened to be down here because of the fumigating of the units.
Yeah.
Mark Pound, my landlord, the guy who put me in the place. And what was I going to say?
I want to advertise it on the VRBO, which is Vacation Rental by Owner. So you can go online and see that, vrbo.com. This is unit 64202. So there's still weeks to book. You could book in August.
Right, and how much you've got an upstairs and a downstairs. It's 3 houses from the sand.
Yeah, third off the sand.
And you can go ahead and give the address. I don't care.
Yeah, I already gave it, 115 42nd Street. But it's a place that really families come here in the summertime. They want to, just enjoy the place. Not kids, not teenagers, not college students in the summer. It's only families with their kids. They have to be qualified to even be on this property. And they want to just kind of have fun, play. Even when it's overcast like this, the kids come down here. It's freezing cold in the water. They're still playing in the water, running around, enjoying it.
Right. Well, this is the war zone, actually. Like on the 4th of July, this street is great.
Well, okay, that's that week.
Yeah.
They take their kids out to the beach and hang out down there and stuff. But there'll still be families on the 4th of July down here. They might go to Disneyland or might go around, San Diego or something for that day. But a lot of times, this is going to be really busy, packed down here.
So how do people so you can actually live in the same house that I'm in. I have the little studio. That's the only thing that's year round, right?
That's year round. That's right.
What's it like to have me as a tenant? How did you decide? You knew even before I told you that I was the poor man, right?
Well, I recognize you. Yeah, I'd seen you. You're running around here all the time.
Yeah, I'm a runner.
You're always running through the town, through the city, or up and down PCH. So I recognize you right away. But that didn't disqualify. I can't.
You didn't even have me do a credit check either.
Uh-oh. Now that you reminded me, maybe I should still do that, maybe.
Right.
But you pay your rent on time every time. I really appreciate having you here. And, I know that's going to be a nice summer for you down here. Half the time you weren't even around through the winter. You're always in New York.
Yeah, I know. I've been here now for a month, but out of 4 months, this place has been vacant, 3 of the 4, pretty much?
Pretty much. Yeah, you'd come in for a little bit, maybe 1 week at a time, and then take off. Your agent was getting you jobs in New York. You're constantly working in New York. As long as that's all I cared, you're going to pay your rent.
Yeah. See, I've got good credit down here. I don't know about New York, but anyway, people want to text my landlord. You'll take any question at all, no matter how brutal.
Oh well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Here's my cell phone, which I'm holding up right now on the Ustream. It's 949.
Scotty, how you doing, buddy?
Scotty, come on, be on the show here. He's walking his pit bull.
He's been catching bluefin and yellowfin tuna all week.
Oh, is that right?
He goes out. He's a fisherman.
You can fish right here too. So
he's with Sports Fishing Magazine.
Dude, you're getting those plugs in. You know what you're doing. Okay, the phone number is 949-870-6155. Ask any question you want of my landlord if you give a rat's ass.
Yeah, I'll answer one rental question, then I'm going to go on to my next business.
Okay, somebody wants to know who pays for the patio keg. That's not there anymore, right?
It's been removed. They had to remove that kegerator, both of them. Otherwise, I was going to charge them if I had to take that to the dump. So I told them, get those kegerators out of it. They took them with them. They're all gone.
But those people have 9-month leases with you, and now what you do is they were paying like $2,000 a month. Now you charge $2,000 a week.
A week, that's right. In the summer, it's $2,000 a week.
God, man, you're rich.
And for the upstairs, it's $3,000 a week because it's 3-bedroom, 2-bath upstairs.
Dude, you make $5,000 a week. Also, Di, are you hearing this?
Poor man and rich man.
Oh, no. All that does is pay my taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me able to live down here for free.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of work. Some people think that, okay? They say, oh, man, you're making so much money. There's a lot of work. This is like a timeshare.
Liar.
Look there's 4 units. I have another 2 units, and these 2 units,
Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 more?
There's 2 more.
And then what do they pay weekly?
Same thing.
So you're making 10 grand a week?
But every Saturday at 10 a.m., they move out, just like a timeshare. They leave. They take all their stuff. By 4 o'clock, new people move in. They're there for 1 week. And then, again, the next Saturday, everybody moves out. I have to make sure everything gets cleaned, everything's taken care of. It's spotless.
10 grand a week, folks.
It's spotless.
10
not
grand
like,
a week.
Not like Jim's unit.
Yeah,
We're going to send cleaners in there pretty soon.
Right. Oh, yeah. By the way, there are already comments coming, just flying in on my text, 949-870-6155.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, they're all derogatory towards me, not you.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Mark Powell, my landlord, by the way.
Go to vrbo.com at 64202. That's the number for that unit for the upstairs. You won't believe what that unit looks like. It's also going to be able to be rented year round as of September. If somebody wants in there year round.
So how many square feet? How many bedrooms?
It's probably about 1,500 up. It's probably about 1,500 down, and then Jim's unit is part of that.
Okay.
For the downstairs.
Okay, here's from Brett in Sacramento. He texted me, at least the landlord doesn't have to worry about sex stains on the walls. Ain't going to happen with the poor man in the house.
All right, Brett.
We lock him in the back.
Right.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's see what else have we got here. Has poor man paid his June rent? If yes, was it a check from his dad?
Yeah.
No. One is from his trust fund, and the other is from out of his pocket. He pays every month on time, never late.
Will your landlord make you replace your thrashed American flag hanging in the patio?
That's in
the next house.
It's the next door neighbor, but these 2 guys did hang flags up here on top. I made them take their stuff down when they left because they had other flags too. I don't know if it was their college alma mater or whatever it was. They took that stuff with them.
Okay, let's see. What have we got here? Is this from yesterday? No, this is from today. Sounded more like Marge Simpson. Who sounded? Well, that was a Dr. Ruth impression at the beginning. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Michael, man, take a bite out of Pitbull. Rent Sky right. Mike, Mushmouth Mike doesn't make any sense ever, does he?
I think he's trying to say that Mark looks like Pitbull or something.
Oh, yeah, Mark does look like yes, you do.
The Rock. What is Pitbull? I'm more like The Rock.
Right.
Oh, I mean, come on, get to it.
Oh.
It's real.
Yeah, Mark is completely bald. He's wearing shades. If you're just listening, and he's kind of sinister looking, but he's actually a nice guy.
I could be the villain in a Rock movie. Yeah, maybe.
What have you ever had anybody like not pay rent? They were squatting here, and you had to like.
No, you know what I did one time to a tenant, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on the air.
Say it.
He was.
I'm sure there've been worse things.
Oh, okay, somebody says you look like Steve Wilkos. You know the guy who was on Springer.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, back to reality. There was a 3-bedroom house. Each guy was on a lease. Well, the one guy didn't pay rent for one of the rooms. So I came in there, I took his door off. Listen to this. So, it's a 3-bedroom house. There's 3 different bedrooms. So I took his bedroom door off and removed it because he didn't pay rent. So that night he brings some girl back to his house like he's going to score or something. He goes over to his bedroom, and the girl looks at it and goes, you ain't getting nothing. The door's wide open. The bedroom's wide open. North Korea goes, okay, I'll pay rent tomorrow. I'll have a check for you tomorrow.
Wow.
I could take poor man's front door off if he doesn't pay rent one day, but I can't legally do that.
How? But you couldn't really legally take off the door inside, could you?
Well, I didn't legally do it, but I did do it.
How did you get in there? Do you just
No. There's 2 other tenants, so the other tenants let me in. There's 3 tenants living there.
Oh, okay.
Each guy lets me in. It's legally they can let me in place. So I took his door. I mean, we knew each other too. It was kind of a joke.
Okay. Somebody wants to know: is your landlord married? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married with 5 grandkids, a wife, 3 kids, and 5 grandkids.
When was the last time you had sex with your wife?
Oh, God, you don't even want to know that.
Yeah, we do.
No, I can't tell you that one.
Everybody wants to know.
No, because this might be replayed over and over again.
Well, it couldn't be as long as for me.
Here's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go on to my next business in a minute.
Really?
Are we ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. Get ready. Everybody get your paper and pencil out.
Okay. Listen to this man plug. Have you ever been on the radio before?
No, but this is my 3rd plug. I want to do a television. I'm ready to do a television commercial on America's television network. It's on from 10 to 12 every night.
What channel?
It's on channel 63 in Orange County, but it's on Cox, Time Warner, everything. I'm not on it yet, but I'm going to be on it. Anyway, here's the plug. It's called Nutrition Zone. It's like a GNC. You know what GNC is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so everybody knows that.
Right.
But this is better price product, better price point. They have their own products of branched chain amino acids, proteins. There's a lot in Orange County, probably about 11 stores in Orange County. Dana Point, Costa Mesa. His Foothill Ranch is the main. It has a workout gym also there. But my store is going in Los Angeles in South Bay Nutrition Zone. So you could go at South Bay at nutritionzoneusa.com. That's South Bay at nutritionzoneusa.com, and go to the website and you'll see where our store is, all the other stores, and we'll give you 50% off on products, so you can go to any of the stores.
You screwed up on your plug. You said South Bay at Nutrition Zone.
It's South Bay
Nutrition.
No, it's South Bay at nutritionzoneusa.com. That's what it is.
Okay.
3 plugs. He might owe you some money.
Poor man on the left and plug man on the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta get something in
Oh,
there.
by the way, somebody said you haven't had sex. You weren't going to admit how long. It says somebody goes, time for divorce.
No, 40 years of marriage, I'd never get a divorce. It would cost me too much. I'd be broke. She'd be owning this house. I'd be living with poor man if I got a divorce. I'd go move over, man. I got to bring my bed in here with you.
Hey, I've got a queen. You know,
I know.
maybe we could be queens.
No, I'll put a double or a bunk in there or something. But
Right.
after 40 years of marriage, you do not divorce your wife.
If I offered you $1 million, would you?
How many divorces you been through, Jim?
One.
Oh,
but
my
I was
God.
only married 9 months.
Oh, geez. 40 years of marriage. That should tell you.
Hey, listen, if I offered
he
you $1
rubs
million,
his head.
would you do me?
No, absolutely not.
Even if it with a 12
No, I wouldn't even get married to you for anything, for any amount of money.
No, but if I offered you $10 million, would you at least do me?
No, okay, we're back to Nutrition Zone. So I want you to go. Also, follow me on Instagram.
Wow. Poor man.
NZ.
He owes you money.
Hey, listen, Instagram, NZ with a dash Nutrition Zone. NZ.
God.
It's NZ dash South Bay.
By the way,
NZ dash South Bay.
for
That's
all
my
my
Instagram.
for all my paying sponsors, I apologize because he's going to give me a free month's rent.
I'm
now.
gonna be on. I'm gonna pay to be on here one of these days.
Okay. Why should you? You've already gotten rid of every plug for the year. Okay, somebody wants to know, does Mark offer any supplements to harden the skin flute?
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of enhancement for erectile dysfunction in their store. There's a lot of different products. It has to do with branched chain amino acids, proteins, and everything is at a discounted price. You guys go in there, especially the outlet in Foothill Ranch. You can look that up. That is the best prices right now on Quest bars and everything.
You know, you got to give me some free product at least for this.
Yeah, okay, okay.
real.
I'll get that.
And then somebody.
You need it for your run.
Nobody's hammering you. They're hammering me. They're going. I'm guessing that Mark, your landlord. That's, by the way, who's on with me right now. My landlord here in Newport. I'm guessing that Mark is part of the Section 8 program to offer the poor man that pad.
The housing? Nope, it is not Section 8. He pays his rent. He's a good tenant, and I appreciate having him here.
Yeah, Mark's a good man. Oh, and somebody goes, I'll do you for $1 million.
That's you, not me. No, thank you.
I don't know. For $1 million, I might grit my teeth.
No.
And I'm not gay.
No, I know. I don't.
By the way, after you go away, you know who we're talking about next is Bruce Jenner. Go ahead, Di.
I'm getting off the air for that one. Yeah, I'm done.
Di, go ahead.
Go ahead. Do we want to take a break?
Yeah, well, I thought you were. Oh, that's what you're going to ask?
Yeah, that's what I.
Okay, somebody goes, why do you need the product? You need to have sex to use it. That's what. God, see, this happens every day.
That's for poor man.
Yeah, all I do is get harassed
God.
constantly. That's why it sucks to do this radio show. Okay, we're going to break. Thank you,
Okay,
Mark, for
thank
being on
you.
there. Ladies and gentlemen, my landlord, Mark Pound.
Thank you, Jim Trenton.
Who's going to be pounding me later today.
Yeah, I got it.
Have you ever wanted to bring the beauty of the ocean right into your home or office? Or already have an aquarium and just no time to clean it? Let Scuba Steve's Fish take care of that for you, specializing in new aquarium setups and maintenance. That's scubastevesfish.net, 714-600-2739. Check out the website at scubastevesfish.net. That's scubastevesfish.net. Get it? Fish.net. Serving Orange County and parts of the Inland Empire, there's nothing worse than a dirty aquarium. ScubaStevesFish.net. When I say Wave Tools, you think surfboards, right? But not just any surfboards. We're talking boards that just work better. Since Lance Collins polished off his first surfboard in 1969, Wave Tools has been cranking out the best boards money can buy for all of SoCal and beyond. Come check out what a real surf shop is all about. Real surfers hanging out any time of day at Wave Tools Surfboards. Customize that new board with a look that screams you. Wave Tools Surfboard in Costa Mesa. Go to wavetoolssurf.com or call 949-631-0887. The crew is ready to assist you. 949-631-0887. Tired of spending too much money on an ad and then trying to find your ad in the newspaper, buried among hundreds, even thousands of other ads? Isn't it time you got a great deal when you were trying to sell that car, that dining room set, that refrigerator, or offering your handyman services? Now you can in the Nickel Shopper. For as little as $7.50 per week, your ad can be seen by thousands of eyeballs in the high desert, and they're getting the Nickel Shopper for free. Call today to place your ad in the Nickel Shopper, 760-646-3654, or go to thenickelshopper.com for all the details, 760-646-3654. The Nickel Shopper. Coming soon to the IE.
Cottonmouth Kings. We got to get some other bumper music too. I guess we got Sam Stavros, the band called Stavros. He's been our sponsor now. I guess. Are you going to renew, Sam? Hopefully you will, buddy. And then we've got Cottonmouth Kings. We're playing their bumper. It's been 4019's Casey Fallen. I think, Casey, I may need to get you back on that Poor Man site, because it's going into disarray quick. I do all kinds of impulsive things that are usually the wrong thing for me based on this radio show. By the way, how funny, Di, was my landlord? That guy, he's like a natural. This is his first time on the radio.
I know, completely. I know.
That guy was awesome.
Sounds better than us.
Yeah, certainly better than me. And I am concerned about whether or not he's going to ever have sex with his wife again. That didn't sound too good, did it?
It's just not as often as he wants it. That's how it happens when you get married, so you don't get married.
Exactly. But then if you don't get married, you go into these streaks where you're like a guy who hasn't had a drink in the desert for years, and you get the lean and hungry look, and women can just glean off that, like in my case.
Yeah, well, speak for yourself.
All right. So anyway, I'm back here. We're going to go, like I said, we're going straight from my landlord, Mark Pound, to more Bruce Jenner. Okay, here's what happened. It's not that I keep bringing this up, but it just won't go away. It's so crazy that Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn Jenner. Bruce Jenner has officially made the woman transformation. Trevor, who I hadn't heard from in a while, he left me a message today saying that there's a gay rights group that wants him to forfeit his Olympic decathlon medal since he said he's always been a woman, saying that he was competing as a man when he was a woman, so because it was the wrong gender, he should give back his gold medal from the Olympics.
You know what? He was just trying to run from Caitlyn, but it didn't work.
Yeah, right. Good one. And also, did you know he's on the cover of the Wheaties box? I thought that was a joke. Is he really on the Wheaties box in that dress too?
Gosh, that's a good question. Because I thought it was a joke too.
Yeah, I think, okay, somebody clarify that. Text me or call in. By the way, if you want to call in and talk about anything, 888-909-1050 is the number, 888-909-1050. I want somebody to help me get an Inland Empire medical marijuana dispensary to give away pot. Okay, I want to give away marijuana on the air. That I'm determined to do that. I'm going to keep plugging it on the radio. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe it'll be months. But let's hook up a dispensary to give away free marijuana. So that is something I definitely want to do. It seemed like we had a hit yesterday with the party line. What do you think, Di? You were hearing it on, in the control room.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people liked it, and you had one complainer about it. Todd loved it. Todd thought it was great, believe it or not.
Todd liked something?
Todd liked something, yes.
Well, okay, good. We're going to do it again today before the show is over. So do you hear that, Todd? Before the show is over, I will do it. And that is the party line, and we'll not do it right now because we're going to have to do this Bruce Jenner thing. But we're going to give out my cell number yet again and see. Everybody calls it. I have the ability on my cell phone to conference in unlimited amounts of people. So if you call my cell phone, I'll keep conferencing in person after person, and that's the Poor Man's Party line. I think yesterday we had about 10 or 12 people on there. I tried to do it as fast as I could. I missed some people also. So if you're not conferenced in right away and you go to my message machine, just keep trying. Okay, so anyway, this Bruce Jenner thing obviously is a huge story. He's set to get the Lifetime Achievement Award at the ESPYs, which is the sports awards that ESPN has every year. And this is in place of people that are like war veterans that are now competing in Special Olympics, all people that maybe did the transgender operation 15 years ago before it was trendy, but all of a sudden Bruce, now Caitlyn Jenner, gets the award. Somebody just texted me, how much free marijuana are we talking? And does a IE mobile dispensary count?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. If that's what you do for a living, call my cell phone after the show, 949-870-6155, and we'll run some ads for your mobile dispensary and give away some pot. You're not going to get 100 free ads like my landlord, because believe me, I'm getting a free month's rent next month. So back to the Bruce Jenner thing. I don't know why, but last night I was sitting alone as usual at night in a motel room because they just fumigated this unit, and that's the reason the landlord's here today. And for whatever reason, I was going through the cable channels in the motel room, and I came across E! This is about midnight, 1 a.m., and the Kardashians show was on, a rerun of it, but it was the episode, it was called About Bruce. And it was about Bruce Jenner getting his sex change and part of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians new season. So I started watching this, and I'm going, something is just not right. Okay, I haven't ever watched the Kardashians, but because it was Bruce Jenner and all about his sex change, I was absolutely captivated. Now, there could be something wrong because for some reason this story just fascinates me for all kinds of reasons. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to tape part of this show and I'm going to run it right now. But before I do run it, it's 2 minutes long, and it's Bruce Jenner, before he is Caitlyn, explaining to his wife, Kris Jenner, now his ex-wife, who is the mother of Kim Kardashian and all the girls, and of course, Kylie and Kendall Jenner. But he's explaining to her why he's become a woman, why they had problems in their relationship for all these years. And as they're talking, I'm sitting here just in my head going, you know, the cameras are on close-ups of Kris Jenner. Her makeup is smearing. She's got tears running down her face. And Bruce Jenner is just saying, oh, I love you. And you'll hear this in a sec. And I'm thinking, here's this guy getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. Everybody's praising him in the LBGT community. And as I'm watching this thing, it seems so phony to me. It seems like it's a contrived reality show. Even now that he's getting his sex change, it just seemed fake. So I recorded there's my other neighbor right here. Say hi.
Hi, Marilyn Montoya here.
Marilyn, what do you think of this whole Bruce Jenner thing? Lean in a little bit. She's my next door neighbor.
I think that as long as he's happy, I mean, you know, everyone just needs to be who they are. And obviously that's who he wants to be. So why not?
Well, I'm going to play here. I'm going to have you put on these headphones. Come on over here. I want you to hear this from the Kardashians last night. And Di, are you going to listen to this also?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Although I think I've heard it before.
Okay. This is from last night, or I'm sure it's been run several times on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Go ahead and welcome to the show, Marilyn.
Hi, thanks.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi.
That's Di in the studio.
And we also have Successful in here.
And Successful's there. Hi, Successful.
Hi.
We're going to ask you the hottest topic of the day here in a minute, but not now. So Successful, I want you to listen to this also. Okay, to me, this seems so phony and set up. And here's a guy getting the sex change, getting all these awards, getting all these accolades. To me, it's a cash money grab. By the way, I've never met my neighbor before. Are you single or are you married?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
Nice try.
She's brunette. Pretty attractive.
Yeah, she's cute.
Thank you.
You can see her on the cam right now if you're watching online. Okay, so anyway, I want everybody to listen to this, and then reaction, whether this does anything to your perception of the whole sex change. So here's 2 minutes of Bruce Jenner talking to his ex-wife, Kris Jenner, about the sex change. It's just the two of them. There's crying from Kris, emotionalism, and of course they added music to the background to pump it up. But again, I want your honest reaction. You can call in too. Here's the number to call in, 888-909-1050, 888-909-1050. Text me also if you want, 949-870-6155. So 2 minutes of Bruce Jenner and Kris Jenner talking about his impending switch to becoming a woman. And here it is from yesterday on the Kardashians.
All I have really is my memories. I look at pictures of you and the kids and I get really sad because I feel like you died. Bruce died. And it's really hard for me to wrap my head around that.
Honestly, I'm not going anywhere. Things may change, but I still want to be part of your life. And I want you to, I want you to be part of my life. Look at the 25 years together. Wonderful times, wonderful memories, all these great things. I don't want to just throw that out. And I still love you, baby. The bottom line here, and I tried to relay this to all the kids, and it wasn't easy, but hopefully I'll be a better person, happier. I want to be happy in life. I want to have a smile on my face. I want you to be happy. I keep thinking, 65, I'm not going to be around that much longer. What if I get cancer and I got 3 months to live? I will be so pissed off at my life because I've never dealt with myself. Is there anything I can do now to make it better for you?
Live the happiest life you can live. That's all I care about, is that you go through all of this for an amazing outcome. And that you can find the peace that you've been searching for so long. And I just want you to know that you were a great dad. You were a great friend and you were a great partner. And at the end of the day, it's not about me and my feelings. It's about you. And I just want you to be happy.
This makes me happy.
I understand.
Okay. Marilyn, is it Marilyn?
Yes.
Your reaction to what you just heard, Bruce and Kris Jenner from the Kardashian show.
Well, it sounds like a bunch of phony baloney to me. I think it's just, it was definitely staged, this interview right now. And I think that, it's definitely to cash in. This was all planned, way beyond him ever deciding to come out or switch over. So,
yeah, to me, it's for sure he's making so much money.
Oh yeah,
but I thought it sounded. So you think it sounds phony, Di?
Yeah, both of us in here, we think it sounds a little contrived. And
what do you think, Successful?
Yeah, I definitely think it sounds like it's an interview that they put together.
Yeah, it would have been real interesting to really hear the real deal, what really happened, and how the reactions were, and I'm sure all those women were saying, you're going to ruin our career, and how are we going to deal with this? That would be a natural reaction, not, oh, honey, I want you to live a happy life. And come on, be real.
Right, as the cameras zoom in for the close-ups, too, by the way, if you saw it actually, somebody just texted me, Ryan Seacrest staged that crap. He's the executive producer of the Kardashians.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, it was all staged from beginning to end, from Photoshop. That image was totally Photoshopped. And
it doesn't look a thing like him.
Yeah.
Somebody goes fake, and then, of course, somebody's criticizing the audio. Yeah, the audio is off the TV. Seriously, go listen to the archives after the show is over, inaudible. I think that was audible enough, wasn't it?
I heard it fine in my headphones.
Yeah, somebody goes, I hope Bruce can get rid of the Adam's apple and get a feminine voice.
His voice is a little weird.
Yeah.
It
sounds like Charlie Brown's mom talking.
Wah, wah, wah. That's not the mom, that's the teacher.
Somebody goes, did you record this SHT with your cell phone speaker? Yes, it was recorded off my cell phone. Absolutely. What do you think I do? Carry professional equipment? but anyway, yeah, so he's getting all these awards, and to me, I don't get it. I really don't. Yesterday, we were wondering if he had gotten the vagina or if he still has the sausage platter. And then, of course, the doctor, Dr. Corsandi, told us he had another patient who didn't think his testicles looked well, so they just left the shaft with no testicles. That was the worst part of yesterday's show, by the way.
Let me...
That visual.
Well, they have to string it out because they have to save all the juicy information. So I'm sure we're going to be hearing about all this and all the details.
It saved the
for
Kardashian,
a long time.
right? It saved the Kardashian show, don't you think? Pretty much. I mean, they what would they have talked about next? Kim had married Kanye. She had Northwest or Southwest or East-West. I don't know the name of the kid. The Chloe had already gotten violated by Lamar Odom. She was used up. The other one, I don't know. But now Bruce has basically saved the show. But,
yeah, with the new drama. They definitely needed some new drama.
This just catapults it.
Exactly.
And the Vanity Fair cover. Successful. Any other comments from you on this whole Bruce Jenner thing?
Really, you talked about it all. That's actually the most trending thing right now, too. It had 10 million searches on Google.
Really? Since when?
Since Sunday.
So that episode of the Kardashians is probably getting like Super Bowl like ratings that I recorded this off of, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's been played before. It has, so that is a rerun. That's nothing new. That's at least a couple weeks old, I believe.
Oh, okay. See, I'm right on it. That's what makes me a really great radio show.
Well, no, it's still topical. It's still topical. Everyone's still talking about it.
Just seems so, when I was watching it just seemed so disingenuous. It seems so phony to me. It just seemed like this is so contrived. How can everybody be just applauding this guy?
Are you talking about the actual conversation, or are you talking about the whole thing, him transgendering?
Well, I think the conversation leads you to wonder if the whole thing. Yes, okay,
both.
I believe he really wants to become a woman. I don't doubt, but I think at the same time he is there. It's not like, okay, all the money I'm making will go to charity. If you notice, there's no charity getting anything. He's not promising that he's going to donate part of Vanity Fair, part of the Kardashians, part of his new series, part of all these different things he's going to be doing. Has he said he's going to give 1 cent to any organization? Like, has he told the LGBT people that he's going to give money for more transgender people? Have you heard about it? I haven't heard anything.
No,
Has anybody?
Nothing at all.
No.
It's just all been about him or her.
And when you watch him, it's just, he talks about himself constantly. He talks about himself so much, it makes me look like I never talk about myself.
Well, he's probably trying to catch up to the Kardashians.
Right. He's a new Kardashian woman now. He has to keep up.
Right, he is. In fact, the other thing after that, which I didn't record, was Kim Kardashian at his Malibu home going through the wardrobe, picking out the proper dresses for him to wear because he stole her dress and her mascara. That was part of it. And I'm sitting here watching this thing. Like, I'm into sports. Like, I watch all kinds of sports. I'm watching this thing like it's a Super Bowl. I don't know why. Did you watch it at all, Marilyn?
I did, and you know what? I never watched this type of thing.
I don't either, but I watched this.
I mean, it was all over Facebook. I mean, how could you avoid it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere. Even my 13-year-old daughter came home talking about it, and we don't even watch TV or anything.
What is your
and
13-year-old
she knew about it. So obviously, all the kids in the junior high everybody's talking about it.
What does your
at
daughter
all
think?
Ages.
What is your
well, her immediate reaction was, "That is just sickening," So, what's it doing to the kids? And I mean, this is what we choose to publicize over, other legitimate subjects.
Yeah, I just got a text from someone saying that he's made over $600 million, or he's worth over $600 million.
Oh my God!
I met the guy. This is really funny. I met him back in the early 2000s when I was doing the street reporting for the Rick Dees show, and we did a thing which I actually set up. It was called the Blind Date Wedding. And so for Valentine's Day, we got a couple together that never saw each other. The first time they'd see each other was actually at the altar, and they would get married. And Bruce Jenner was one of the people that was in attendance. So then this was before the Kardashians, so he was scraping for publicity. as Rick Dees was doing it, and there was Bruce Jenner at and it was in the parking lot of a gas station also.
Wow.
Well, interesting that he does quirky off-the-wall things. Maybe he was brewing this one up for a long time and just really wanted to come out with a bang.
Do you believe that he really wanted to be a woman, or do you think it's all publicity? I think he really wanted to.
I think he really wanted to. I think, yeah.
Well,
he just really took advantage of his position, tied to the Kardashians, and, he just really went for it.
How many more breaks do we have?
We have 3.
Okay, let's take a break here, and then we'll definitely do the party line. And thank you, Marilyn, for being on the show. Marilyn, my next door neighbor.
Negative items in your credit reports can keep you from financing a new home or a new car. They can even jeopardize you from getting that dream job you always wanted. At Easy Choice Financial, we don't think that's fair. And we're credit repair experts who specialize in permanently removing negative items off your reports so you can live the life you deserve. We're so good, we guarantee an improvement in your credit score in 6 months, or you'll get a full refund. It's that easy. Call us today at 888-655-6768 or learn more at easychoicefinancial.com. Call 888-655-6768 for your free consultation. Easy Choice Financial is licensed and bonded and has been doing credit repair for over 18 years. Leather doesn't have to be expensive. Not when it comes from Lucerne Lapidary and Leather in the Lucerne Valley. Who doesn't like leather? Get leather belts, wallets, gun belts, holsters, rifle scabbards, and original design handmade saddles. But that's not all. There's jewelry, custom design, custom cutting, shaping, engraving, polishing, repair, and more. Even classes in jewelry design. Come see it for yourself in the high desert. Lucerne Lapidary and Leather. 32776 Old Woman Spring Road in the Lucerne Valley. Call 760-885-7777. That's 760-885-7777. This may come as a surprise, but Beatles-orama is in its 15th year of keeping the Beatles alive for a new generation. If you spent any time in the 60s, or if you're smart enough to know it was the coolest era for music, you're going to love us. Just go to BeatlesOrama.com and the player should start right up. We're also available on TuneIn, iTunes, Windows Media, and more. Once you tune in, you'll be hooked. Plus, you can join our Facebook fan club and follow us on Twitter. Be sure to bookmark it. BeatlesOrama.com.
Too many men are wimps.
Linda Gross loves men. Bet that got your attention. Linda is a men's advocate who has helped many men get their balls back. And she can help you. Her proven coaching techniques will skyrocket your confidence and boost you into action in 4 sessions or less. Stop being stupid with girls, in business, or dump a lifelong problem. Go to themensadvocate.com or email Linda info@themensadvocate.com. Mention the Poor Man Show and get 15 minutes free. Also, pick up Linda's book, Mastering Women, on Amazon. Get the straight talk from the woman who knows. Are you starting a business, have a business, but need to help ensure it's operating compliant with the law? Do you have business contracts with other parties that need to be reviewed to ensure they're protected and you avoid costly litigation? At the law offices of Michael W. Brown, we specialize in providing legal advice to businesses to ensure they succeed. Our firm can help you select the correct business structure, such as a corporation, LLC, or partnership. If your business needs a contract prepared or reviewed, we can help. The law offices of Michael W. Brown has over 20 years' experience providing practical and cost-effective legal advice to small, medium, and large businesses.
I'm Michael Brown, and my firm has helped our clients get their businesses off to the right start, grow, and be successful. We represent businesses of all sizes, large, medium, small, and even the individual. Our firm has experience in a variety of industries, including medical and healthcare, manufacturing, distribution, and telecommunications. And I know I can help your business as well.
Now you can have your own legal department for your business, ready when you are at a fraction of the cost. Initial consultations are always free. Call us at 949-636-8128 or visit us at mwb-law.net. The bumper music you're listening to is courtesy of the alternative band Chase Atlantic. Go to their website, chaseatlantic.com.
So we've been talking about Bruce Jenner, who isn't, and Di had a interesting question.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and pose your
well,
question.
I was curious because the photo that they have him, it looks like he's got real breasts. So I was wondering if he's had implants, because that might be some sort of indication if this is real or not. Which, I mean, maybe it is real, and maybe the conversation was just a little too staged. I don't know. So
the conversation was for sure staged. There's no way. I mean, plus the cameras are right in there, and And he goes, I wanted to call you over for a meeting. But
that's a pretty good imitation of him right there.
Yes. Somebody even texted already. I'm getting all kinds of texts. Somebody goes, when's Poor Man getting his sex change? I'll tell you what, if it helped my show, I really would consider it, except for the fact we're, lopping off my scrotum and shaft. I'm not down. That sounds like something ISIS would do. But I don't think it looks to me successful and die. Is successful still with you?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't look to me like he has breast implants. I think it's kind of a bustier, and people are saying that thing was hugely photoshopped anyway, that Vanity Fair cover. But what do you guys think? I don't think he's got breast implants
Yeah,
yet.
Di and I was just talking. We do think that the photos were altered. It doesn't really look like full-on breast implants. If you're a Kardashian, when you want to look like Kim and get the whole thing.
Yeah, Kim definitely was not a man before.
Right, but you want to get the bigger boobs. You don't just want to get the little,
Somebody actually gave me some props here. He said At First Sight is a TLC show now that has a bride and groom show, have a bride and groom show up to get married without meeting. They agree to have experts hook them up. As I mentioned before the break, that back when I was with the Rick D show, I was there from 2001 through 2004, and then we were all replaced by Ryan Seacrest because American Idol was really hammering. But I was the feature reporter for the show, and I would have to come up with promotions all the time. So on Valentine's Day, I did a thing called Blind Date Wedding, where I had men who wanted to get married and women who wanted to get married. They would not meet until they were on the altar. And the reason I brought it up is Bruce Jenner. The one time I met him, he was part of the audience at the blind date wedding at a mobile gas station in their parking lot. And that was before Bruce was doing his whole Kardashian thing. So
basically, TLC took your idea.
So many people have taken my ideas. And of course, I've spent the last 20 years dealing with Dr. Drew taking my Loveline idea. But then if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be on KCAA, right?
That's true.
So thank you, Dr. Drew. But by the way, the same guy just texted me again. He said he's 65 and his skin is smooth in that picture. Definitely Photoshopped. You're right. That's another thing.
Without a doubt.
That picture on Vanity Fair, he's got skin smoother than a baby. Right? And even on the show, it looks like he's like so much more youthful, full head of hair and everything.
Yeah. I don't think it looks a thing like him.
Yeah,
it's
editing,
just crazy.
Yeah, you can do so much with editing these days. People really
Do you think they could Photoshop me into looking like Brad Pitt?
No. Yeah. Joe Britt, a resoundingly no from Joe Britt. Joe, tell us how you really feel.
It's funny. I mean, obviously, this thing has made him so much money, and now I don't want to get a sex change. What could we possibly do on this show to just blow it up? On Twitter, he got 2 million followers in 3 days. I have 2,000 in 5 years, and I lose followers before I gain them. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter. It's @PoorMan and the number 1. But what could we possibly do? I mean, obviously, I ask that all the time off the air. What could this show possibly do to become a sensation?
So, Britt,
anything?
What were you saying over there?
I said just clean up. Pardon me?
Oh, he says just clean up. What do you mean? What do you mean, Joe Britt?
Put Joe Britt on. If he's going to talk, we need to hear him.
Joe, you can either come in here or you can get on a mic in there. What do you want to do?
Tell him to go on. I want to hear what he says.
Okay, he's going to go on a mic in the other studio.
What does he do?
Oh, he runs the board too. He actually ran Linda's show yesterday.
Oh, okay. By the way, Linda, she's going to be syndicated for sure within a year. The Men's Advocate is a huge hit, and I'll tell you why. By the way, you can hear the planes going by overhead here in Newport, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah. Somebody goes, bring me on the show. Dude, I'd bring anybody on the show if I knew for sure. But I think Linda's show is going to be a syndicated hit because she's nurturing. She fills a role like a lot of guys want to know get advice, and they really don't get it anywhere. Like when Brett from Sacramento came on yesterday, I thought it was interesting because he scores with lots of women, good-looking guy, but he's never been married, so he was concerned about that. And then there was another call. So I mean, she's got a niche.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her yesterday.
No, she does, but don't you agree? She will be syndicated.
Oh, yeah. No, I think she has filled a hole here. And, I mean, it was really cool to hear from guys on the show because, it kind of made me think that, these guys are supported. All we do is at them. And, I mean, I'm guilty, too. So, it's a cool thing. It's a real cool thing.
The thing about this show, I was talking to somebody, I was talking to Mike Lundgren. He's the son of the owner. I go, Mike, the problem with me getting syndicated is there's no hook to this show. I mean, one day it can be serious. One day I can be pissed off. One day you got this feature, that goes away, this goes away. The people that are on the show change all the time because I'm unstable. I mean, what is it about this show that could be nationally syndicated? Truthfully, nothing.
So Joe says you need to clean up. What else, Joe?
No, poor man, I've been following you since Bikini Beach, okay?
Right.
Okay. So when that question came up right now, I'm looking at the monitor and I'm saying, well, what if he just cleaned up? What if he shaved and got his mustache groomed and got your hair, conservatively done, and then...
I got my face up to the
yeah, I see that
camera right now. Right,
you're a good-looking guy, man. I am a well-preserved heterosexual man. You're a good-looking guy. If you just cleaned up.
Well, thanks. I mean, sometimes I do clean up, but I mean, for this radio show, would you clean up?
If you want your ratings to go up, maybe.
but people are listening. And my voice is. What do you think though? What were you saying off camera? But you were just saying I could not be photoshopped to be Brad Pitt, right?
Oh no! You said that. I said. You said that. I just said no.
Hey, you guys, should we do the party line? Do you guys want to hear this? Because we're running out of time. We got 1 minute of spots left.
Right. Do we want to do the party line first?
Yeah, I think we should because I promoted it just so you guys can hear it. It was yesterday. I think it was a hit. So we'll take care of our last break and then we'll party line all the way to the end of the show. How's that sound?
Okay. Last break then?
Yes.
All right. Go. Hit it. Hit it. Successful. There we go.
Hey man, my new favorite band Stavros has a new CD out called Ordinary World featuring the single 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where can she be? And get tripping with its wickedly great song Mailbox. Hey man, that's Stavros with their new CD Ordinary World at iTunes and Amazon. Get it, man.
This may come as a surprise, but Beatlesarama is in its 15th year of keeping the Beatles alive for a new generation. If you spent any time in the 60s, or if you're smart enough to know it was the coolest era for music, you're going to love us. Just go to Beatlesarama.com and the player should start right up. We're also available on TuneIn, iTunes, Windows Media, and more. Once you tune in, you'll be hooked. Plus, you can join our Facebook fan club and follow us on Twitter. Be sure to bookmark it. Beatlesarama.com. The bumper music you're listening to is brought to you by
7 minutes.
Bros. Go to their website, rosielynn.com. That's ROSIELYNN.com.
rosielynn.com for the band Stavros. Support the sponsors of this show. By the way, one fashion statement I'm making is my hat is Wave Tools. It's a hand-brushed, painted hat, and a lot of people really like it. Wave Tools is one of my sponsors.
Hey, that wasn't even me. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were starting it. Okay, we're going to do the poor man's party line for the rest of the show. Basically, everybody call my cell phone, and I can put on absolutely endless calls, completely endless. So all you got to do, if you call my cell phone, but wait until we run this little intro, and then I'll put everybody on the phone. We can conference in thousands of people potentially. So here is the little intro, and then we'll do the poor man's party line.
All right, swingers, it's that time. It's time for the poor man's party line. Come on, get on board. Dial 949-870-6155 and be a part of the jive.
And the jive is going to start right now. So everybody call my cell phone and I will put everybody on the air. Here is the number again, 949-870-6155.
You are definitely white.
Yeah, 9498. Okay, here we go. Here's the first caller on the party line. Hi, who's this?
Radio Invasion!
Okay, hang on, man. Don't go away. We got the next caller. All right, let's merge this baby. Okay, people are calling like crazy, so hopefully we can pull this off. All right, hi, we should have two of you guys on there now. Who's on here?
Ooh, this is Merv Griffin.
Merv, ooh. Is it Merv Griffin and who else is on there? Just one person, or people are calling like crazy? So hold on. Okay, this is the poor man's party line. Call 949-870-6155, and I'll conference everybody on. Hi, who's this? Okay, we got somebody else. I know who this guy is.
Hi.
Is that Joel? Is that you?
Hello. Yeah, it's me. This is Mike Kidman from Boston.
Okay, here's more. Hold on, kid. Let's merge this call. The poor man's party line. Okay, we got more of you, 4 or 5 of you on there now. Go for it.
Here.
Yes?
This is Beavis.
Beavis.
Radio Invasion.
Everybody, okay, here comes somebody else. Okay, for some reason that's not doing it. Okay. All right, you guys are back on. Go ahead and talk, everybody.
Welcome to our Secret Encounters. Find a sexy friend, a hot date, or maybe even your soulmate. Share your intimate thoughts with a sexy voice, or have a private fun fantasy. Get intimate, flirt, maybe even hook up in person. If you call before and have an idea code, press 1.
Oh, that was great. Whoever did that.
Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Wow.
Okay, hold on here. So somehow it's the poor man's party
I'm
line.
thinking that's the problem with your show. It's just all over the place now.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's hook up, poor man.
What?
Well, that was me, obviously.
Was that actually a woman? Do we have a woman call the party line?
Sounded like a woman.
Okay, somebody else calling in. You know, for some reason now it's not taking the calls. I don't understand. Go ahead, continue. 949-870-6155. Anybody else want to call the party line? What do we have, about 1 minute left?
Yep, sirree.
Where's tacos? Tacos.
Experienced callers will tell you every part now or at any time during this message. I can't even remember the last time I was this hard. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for a guy to party with tonight. I hope it's you. Got my throbbing meat in my hand right now.
Okay.
Okay, there's somebody else. Hi, you're on the party line. Oh, don't no bumper music or we can't hear anything. Just end the show, Di. Just end the show when you're going to end it without bumper music.
Cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
NBC Radio. Stocks fell